Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're here for the VRC Clio Cup Round 5 at Lago Maggiore East, I believe, Lake Maggiore circuit. Let's get some information out there then. I'm still snivelly. If you caught me at the HPEX, I moaned about having a bit of a summer cold. It hasn't got any better, so sorry for any snivelling and moaning that you might hear during this stream. I am a man-child when it comes to being ill, and I don't take it very well. So, the Virtual Racers Club would like to introduce you to our new Saturday evening league, the VRC Clio Cup. The championship will run over 8 rounds using the Renault Clio V6. Each round will consist of a 10-minute qualifying followed by 2 30-mile distance races. The second of which will be the reverse grid of Race 1's results. They'll be using racing soft tyres and tuning is on. Just so you can have a cool gearbox, really. The gearboxes are shocking if you don't have the tuning. And in all fairness, I take part, I don't know if you guessed, but I haven't changed my setup for any of the races, just the gearbox. I just adjust the gearbox. The setup, I.R. Graham found at the beginning of the season, and it's been solid. I haven't had to change it too much. My results haven't been solid, but you know what I'm saying. I keep up with them at least. Right, so we're at round 5, Lago Maggiore East. These guys got to have a free practice for an hour and then qualified for 10 minutes. And then it's 14 laps in race 1 and 14 laps of a race 2. I don't think there's anything else to tell you. I better get onto the table, haven't I? What a championship, eh? There's 3 of them. There's 3 of them at it. So my iPad's not really doing much at the moment. It just said there was a problem, but I'm guessing I'm still here. But yeah, there's 3 in the shout with this one. At the top of the table we have Bunting on 126 points, Guesty in second place on 114 points, Shiren in third on 109 points. This is after 4 rounds, obviously. 4th is Thingamajig on 87 points. 5th is Catula on 77 points. Rido is 6th on 69 points. Hey dude. Flashman is 7th on 61 points. Rivixter is 8th on 59 points. Homesick Alien is 9th on 58 points. Mac Attack is 10th on 54 points. And JTX is 11th on 30 points. We haven't seen him for a couple of rounds though, so I don't know if he's gone. And we have Jokers in 12th on 23 points. So that is the table. So far, we will have a look at the grid of what it looks like after 10 minutes of qualifying here at Lago Maggiore. Did I tell you it's east? Yeah, I said east side. We're on the east side. Skyjacker is saying, how do Smilerino? Smilerino, I believe that's... We're all sat here waiting for the results of the Grid Finder competition to come through. It's all very exciting at the moment. I don't think there's been anything announced so far. I'm having a little look down Discord because I would love to have done the breaking news on that one. News just in on my desk. I have the winner of the Grid Finder livery competition, but it's not happened. So we'll look at the grid. It's coming. Keep an eye on Discord. It'll be on there. I think it's a better announcement on Discord because everyone can see it at the same time, rather than just the odd few and then someone about 2 weeks later watching this saying, oh, what livery competition. So we'll get on with the grid. Here we go. 10 minutes of qualifying here at Lago Maggiore East, and on the pole position we have Ghetto Guesty. So Guesty, he's second in the championship, but he's sitting on pole today. Then second place goes to Shiren, or second on the grid goes to Shiren in the Team 13 Clio. Third on grid is Homesick Alien in his Nescafe Renault. Then 4th we have the return of the Mac Attack. After his hollybobs, he's back and he's punching hard. 5th is Rivixter. 6th is Catula, down at the wrong end for Catula usually. 7th for Thingamajig. I think he books that grid before he even gets to qualifying. 8th is a new face, GT Racer. Welcome aboard, GT Racer. I hope you have a good time. And in 9th we have Rido in his fast lane a Renault Clio. Well, they're all Renault Clios. So without further ado, I will get on with race 1 for your entertainment. Sorry, there's going to be sniffles. I really do apologise. So we're looking at them. Oh, have I pressed play yet? No. There you go. Helps, doesn't it? I haven't even done the in-car thing, but we'll do that as we go along. So we're watching, we're waiting for the lights to go. They're all on, and it's green. And they go. Guesty still leading from Shiren. Homesick Alien maintaining that third place. Makatak holding fourth. Rivixter, but it's this first corner. Why is the camera not there? You go. This is the first. It's a very tight corner. It's going to be crazy stuff. And Homesick trying to make a move, and Makatak, both of them attacking the leaders. Then we have Rivixter in fifth, Rido in sixth. GT Race has moved up to seventh ahead of Thingamajig, and Cthulhu's dropped right down to ninth. Should we look at Cthulhu? Oh, I don't want to rub it in, but seems he was there in sixth alongside Rivs, and he just asked a little bit too much. Oh, and there's why Thingamajig lost a position as well. And there you go. Cthulhu down in ninth after losing the back end. And Guesty is still leading from Shiren, but Shiren is on his tail. There's a championship at stake between these two. And Guesty's sliding around the right-hander, going down the hill towards a hairpin. And Homesick Alien, look at these guys. I can't even see who's where. Shiren's dropped down to fourth now. Makatak is up into second. No, Makatak, is he going for the lead? Guesty's on the outside. Makatak's on the inside. Makatak's taking the lead, but he's outbraked himself. He's out wide. And Guesty retakes the lead with Homesick Alien in second. Shiren in third. And Rivixter is on the tail. Rivixter in this fight for the win. In fourth, Makatak recovering in fifth with Rido in sixth. Thingamajig in seventh, holding up Cthulhu. And GT Racers drop down. He's sliding his Clio through the corners. Welcome to the club, GT. And Guesty still leading, but it's a battle between Homesick and Shiren. Shiren up the inside of the Alien. It's very close, and Rivixter getting the best view in the house as they come around the final corner. A very tight right-hand hairpin down to second gear, and then they're building up down the straight for a very tight left. Well, I say a tight left. We were getting through it in third gear. It was cracking stuff. Guesty still leading the way from Shiren. Homesick Alien in third, and the Rivs in fourth. They're all late braking just before the 50 metre marker, and they're getting through. Delicious stuff here from these four racers. Makatak not far behind, but he looks like he's got Rido right up his jacksie, so let's have a look. And yes, there you see Makatak's got Rido on him with Thingamajig right close to Rido as well, and Cthulhu catching these guys up. And GT Racer, he's not too far behind. He's got to get used to the car. These guys, they've already done 4 rounds and they've got used to their vehicles by now, and GT Racer is just catching up, I guess. So Guesty leading from Shiren. Shiren getting ahead of the Alien in the end when that malaise. Rivixter's dropped back a little bit with Makatak. Oh, he loves to hang out that Clio right at the very rim of the corner. And Rido, he's just fending off Thingamajig, but Thingamajig looking for a move around the outside of the Rivs, but the Rivs got that inside line, but that's it, it's done. Move is done by Thingamajig. He's up into 6th. Rido is in 7th. Rido, and then Cthulhu there right on his tail. Cthulhu looking for some action. He's seen Thingamajig make the move, and here comes Cthulhu. Can he do it? They're side by side coming up the hill. It's a very fast part of the track as they head down to the hairpin, the very tight hairpin for the final of the lap, the final corner of the lap. Don't forget, 14 laps here. We've done lap 2 so far. We're just finishing lap 2, and Cthulhu has got himself up ahead of Rido, chasing down the Thingamajig. Guesty still leading, but Homesick Alien now. Homesick Alien is ahead of Shiren. I'm going to have to hang around with Shiren and Homesick Alien for a bit, because them two are swapping places all the way around this track. It's a cracking battle between the two of them. And Guesty is managing to stay ahead of the Alien with Shiren just tucked up behind. They've drifted away from the Rivs. Then Makatak in 5th place, and Thingamajig back in 6th with Cthulhu catching him up in 7th. Rido in 8th, and GT Racer in 9th spot. Guesty fending off then. Homesick Alien can be very fast, and also the Russian sensation is super fast also. And this is a taut battle up here at the front at Lago Maggiore for round 5 of the VRC Clio Cup. In the chat, Bunting saying evening all. Hi Bunting, I think he was on a weekend retreat. The championship pressures getting to him, so went for a weekend retreat during this race. to get his mind and soul back in line with each other and ready to come back stronger. And Homesick Alien, he's trying to look around the outside of Guesty. Guesty's maintaining that inside line, defending. And Shiren, he'll be having a look also. What a battle we're having here between these three. It's hard to cut away to look at the rest of the field as they come down towards the first corner. Shiren's pulling right out. He's making his intentions very clear. He's going for a move. Guesty's on the inside defending. Homesick Alien tucked behind him, thinking that's the best line so far, with Shiren trying to get that outside line. And there's nothing in it between all three of them. Let's get on board with Shiren and see some of this. All Shiren hanging it out onto the dirt. They're very brave. They're not too far ahead of Rivixter. And anything can happen. Makatak is in 5th, Thingamajig in 6th, Cthulhu in 7th, and Rido is in 8th. They all seem quite close to each other. We'll have a flick around the pack. So Guesty leading from Homesick Alien and Shiren in 3rd. It's lap 4 of 14. We'll have a look at their lap times in a minute. Rivixter is in 4th, and he's sliding through up the hill there. There we see Thingamajig. Oh, Thingamajig. Oh, where's Makatak? Makatak's had an issue. Poor Makatak. He did say before the race he's just got back from his holly bobs, and he's not had a chance to have much practice at this track. And you see, he's fast but somewhat unpredictable without the practice, and he drops down into 8th place. Where is GT Racer? GT Racer moving past a Makatak there in the Red Bull Clio. Guesty still leading from Homesick Alien. Shiren, Rivixter in 4th, and now Thingamajig moving up into 5th with Cthulhu in 6th, Rido in 7th, GT Racer in 8th, and Makatak dropping to the back of the pack. Guesty then, he did a 1:30.798 on lap 3. The last lap they went around, he's just about to cross the line, so let's have another look. And he's managed a 1:30.4 this time around. Homesick Alien, he's got the fastest lap from lap 2, a 30.358, and he managed a 30.587. A very fast pace out there. Shiren managing a 30.9. Rivixter a 31 dead. He's on it though. He's done a 30.9 the one before that. Thingamajig a 31.5. He's not managed to get it into the 30s like the guys ahead of him. Cthulhu a 30.7, a 30.9. He's on the back of Thingamajig, and you can tell he's going to want some action soon. Rido a 32.1 last time around from him, but he did a 31.7 the lap before. GT Racer, he's done a 32.0. That's his fastest so far. And Makatak did a 30.9 on lap 2, a 37.1 that last time around with that small off. Homesick's in the lead. Homesick is in the lead. Let me just knock it back a little bit. Here we go. Let's see how he did it. So Homesick Alien in the tow, coming into the very tight hairpin. No, it's a fast hairpin. It goes downhill and then uphill. And yeah, Homesick Alien just got a better drive through the corner and propelled himself up above a Guesty, going out of the apex. Shiren then sitting behind these guys, trying to find a little bit more pace in that Clio so he can catch him up. Homesick Alien, he's not driving away with it though. He's got Guesty all the way, keeping him company. Lap 5 of 14 of race 1 for round 5 of this fantastic little championship. It's a micro championship, and what a champion! Oh, there you go, Guesty. I don't know if that was under tow or if Homesick felt that the overtake was a bit rough and has redressed. I am not sure what happened there, but Guesty ahead of Homesick with Shiren back there in 3rd, Rivixter in 4th place. Thingamajig, he's got Cthulhu for company in 5th place. And Cthulhu in 6th. Cthulhu doing those 130s, a 31.0 that time around. Thingamajig a 31.2. He cannot crack the 30s, can he? And that is going to cost him a position anytime soon with Cthulhu. And there's some movement back here. Oh my word, there's some movement back here. There's some racing. Let's get a close shot and let's go back a little bit. Here we see Makatak making a move on Rido and GT Racer down the start straight. And Rido just slightly ahead of Makatak going into the corner, but Makatak on the brakes and up to 7th. Rido in 8th. And GT Racer right there on the tail in 9th spot. Guesty then a lead in on lap 6 of 14 ahead of the Alien. He's getting purples, and the Alien will be hunting him down. Cutting through the apex. This is where we saw the Alien was faster. Homesick Alien was faster than Guesty. on that last lap coming up this hill, but this time he sat behind. A little lift going into this section of corners, and then it's full accelerate all the way through, going from left to right. Up to 6th gear as we cut across the apex, not even lifted all the way through this section of the race, the circuit, and not braking until what, just before the 50-meter mark, going into the tight hairpin at the end of, and Homesick Alien, the end of the lap, and Homesick Alien looking around the outside, but it's cost him, and Shiren is back with him now. Shiren back on board with those three. Rivixter still not too far behind, and if anything happens between the top three, Rivixter can still be involved in this thingamajig, managing to stay ahead of Cthulhu. He's slowing Cthulhu down now. Look at Cthulhu doing 31s when he can do 30s. He must be getting very frustrated with the back of that Clio as he looks for a way, and this is the one. He's got the inside line. He's going to make the move on Thingamajig, but he can't quite get up alongside of him, and Thingamajig's got the inside line for this next corner, and Thingamajig stays in 5th for now. It's a tricky track to take a pass at. You've got to get a good run, and oh my god, Cthulhu looked like he had a wobble on over the curbs. Meanwhile, Guesty, Rivik, it looks like Rivixter's catching up the leaders at this point. Did a 31 his last time around. Oh, Shiren doing this fastest lap at 30.3 with Homesick Alien in 2nd. Guesty in 1st place, pulling away now. We're on lap 7 of 14. I don't understand how they're doing 30s, but Rivixter looks like he's getting closer in his 31s. So I don't know if something happened on this lap. Shiren is on the Alien's tail now. He really wants that 2nd position, the championship. A little tap into the corner, and the Alien, oh, he's gone a bit wide. I feel that there might be a redress going on here from Shiren. A little lift to let the Alien back through, possibly not. Yes, there you go, down the straight, and the Homesick Alien up into 2nd, but it's side by side. There's a very tidy redress because he hasn't lost much time from it at all. Cracking stuff. Guesty's still pulling away out there. He did a 34 though on his last lap. Not a great lap for him. Oh, a 35, so something must have happened between the 3 leaders, because they've all done quite a poor lap. There's a Rivs, and he's got Thingamajig all up in his business. And he's dropped Cthulhu a little bit now. Mac Attack, a 30.8 last time around. He's starting to get used to this Clio now. Get back into the swing of things. And GT Racer just ahead of Rido, but Rido not too far behind the South African. Pat in the chat saying hiya, with Guesty leading the way. And Homesick Alien and Shiren just battling it out for the podium positions. Rivixter dropping back, but he's got Thingamajig having a look. Rivixter doing a 30. Oh, he did a 35 last time around. And Thingamajig is trying to find a way past, get on board, as he sits very close behind the M&M Clio. Going into the tight corner, he's braking late, he's trying to point into the apex ahead of the Rivs, but the Rivixter's got it all under control right now. It looks like there's movement between Shiren and Homesick Alien down the straight. Homesick Alien still in that 2nd spot with Shiren in 3rd, Rivixter in 4th, Thingamajig crossing the line in 5th, Cthulhu is 6th, with Mac Attack in 7th, GT Racer in 8th, just ahead of Rido, who is in 9th place. And now you can see Thingamajig right on the tail of the M&M Renault Clio Car 84. But it doesn't look like Thingamajig has got anything on Rivs today. It looks like Rivs got him covered. Cthulhu catching them back up with a 31.8 his last time around. Guesty pulling away, a 30.5 for him. Homesick Alien in 2nd spot, and he's still got Shiren right on his tail. Rivixter in 4th. He's got a Thingamajig stuck to the back of him, and soon them two are going to have a Cthulhu issue. Mac Attack in 7th, also looks like he's catching this little battle up. We've got 5 laps left, so there's plenty of time for this battle to develop into something epic like they're having at the front. Guesty leading from Homesick Alien. Shiren looking up the inside of the hairpin. He's going to be late on the brakes. He's going to make the move. His tyres are smoking. Alien following him round. We'll get a better drive surely out of this corner. Get a toe on the Shiren. And there he goes. He's looking for a move on the Russian sensation, but it's not there. Shiren trying to break the toe, coming back out into the braking area for turn 1, braking zone, braking area. Well, I'm not feeling great, okay? Words are struggling to be developed, produced, whatever. So Guesty is leading from Shiren, who is only just ahead of the Alien. He could not be any closer to the back of the Russian sensation. He's backed off in that corner. Shiren sliding across the apex. Beautiful stuff there. Back and forth, Rivixter. He's pulled a little bit away from Thingamajig because Thingamajig's having to defend from Cthulhu. Cthulhu applying the pressure to the GoPro Clio. It is very tidy car. That's a very tidy livery. That is from Cthulhu, I must say. I like it a lot. And he's having a look. Oh god, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry guys, I thought Cthulhu's just about to have a look at Thingamajig, but he's not quite got it there. It was very difficult to make a move around here. It's a very tight circuit. And Rivixter sitting happy in 4th place, ahead of Thingamajig and Cthulhu, and Mac Attack is definitely catching up these 3. Cracking stuff. And here comes Cthulhu. He's looking around. Thingamajig, he's not quite getting it there though, so Rivixter is coming down, and there you go. You can see it looks like Cthulhu up alongside Thingamajig now. There's nothing Thingamajig can do. He's trying to keep that inside line, but I think Cthulhu is going to make the move here. He's ahead of Thingamajig at the moment. Thingamajig heavier on the brakes than Cthulhu, and Cthulhu is up into 5th place. Great move from Cthulhu. Fernando, and now Mac Attack is on the case also as they battle. Rivixter, he's got a new problem behind him. He had Thingamajig and now he's got Cthulhu. Let's have a look elsewhere. Guesty and these two are still battling on. We could have watched these two all the way through. Shiren just edging ahead of the Alien. Homesick Alien trying to defend around the outside. He's going to swing her in. Try and go up the inside. Shiren looking out wide, and there goes Homesick Alien. Beautiful stuff from the Alien, but it's not quite done yet. Shiren's got the inside line on this next corner, and it's a fast one. Homesick Alien having to lift and tuck in behind. So Shiren now in 2nd spot. Homesick Alien in 3rd. Cthulhu is up into 4th. He's made the move on Rivixter. He's done what Thingamajig could not do. Oh, and it looks like Rivixter got his car a little bit sideways going into the corner, giving Cthulhu the opportunity to move up into 4th place. Great stuff for his championship, that for Cthulhu. Rivixter down into 5th, Thingamajig in 6th, Mac Attack slowly catching these guys up. GT Racer, he's pulled away from the Rido. Oh, Rido's having a spin in the hairpin, and Guesty is running all the way to the finish line. We're on lap 11 of 14 now, and it looks like Shiren's out wide. Is the Homesick Alien. He's going to come back at the Russian sensation to grab that 2nd spot, and there Shiren took it in behind the Alien there. Cthulhu still maintaining that position. 4th. Rivixter trying to come back, and there's Thingamajig. He's trying to find a way past the Riv as well. It's all bunched up, and Mac Attack is very close to these guys also. Here they all are, braking to go into the 1st corner. Thingamajig having a look up the inside of Rivs, but Rivs has got the inside line on Rivixter. Extra braking in that corner, but he's still got it. He's got the high ground, and there you go. Rivixter maintaining that position from Thingamajig, but now Mac Attack is in the fray. And Thingamajig trying to edge ahead, but Rivixter again has got that inside line. Beautiful racing from Rivixter and Thingamajig side by side all the way through those sections of corners, and giving each other lots of racing room. Beautiful stuff. And there Rivixter trying to defend from Thingamajig. Thingamajig's going for the move that Cthulhu did. He's going to make it work, and Mac Attack goes through, and Mac Attack, what a run! Mac Attack gets them both. Does he? Where's Thingamajig? Yes, he does. Thingamajig there. Thingamajig struggling with the Rivs. The Rivs is still in 6th. Thingamajig down into 7th, losing out altogether. Poor. Nah, don't feel sorry for him. feel sorry for me, I don't feel well. GT Racer 9 in 8th, and Rido in 9th. GT Racer in 8th. I said that, Rido in 9th. Thingamajig in 7th. Rivixter down into 6th from his 4th. Macatak in 5th. Gatula in 4th. Can he keep that? We've got 2 more laps to go. They're just about to cross the line. And Guesty has crossed the line. He's on lap 13. He's on the penultimate lap. Homesick Alien maintaining that 2nd place ahead of Shiren, but Shiren wants it for the championship. He needs it. With Gatula in 4th spot now. That's great points there. Van Macatak in 5th. Come back in this race. Looked like he was out of it. Rivix, they're clinging on. And there goes a Thingamajig again, trying to make a move on the ribs, but they're side by side. They're doing it again. No, ooh, just about. And Thingamajig, I think he was giving Rivixter a little tap through that corner, let him know he was there. Little pressure for the ribs, but the ribs can take it all day long, he says. As long as you're behind me, you can tap the back as much as you want. And Rivixter maintaining that 6th. He did a 32.9 his last time around. A Thingamajig doing a 33.2. Poor pace down the back there from a Thingamajig. So Guesty is still leading. He's coming around to the final corner where he'll be starting his final lap. And here we go, Shiren making another move into that hairpin. But Homesick Alien's got the inside covered, and Shiren has to tuck in behind to grab a toe to head down the first corner. Gatula still holding 4th place ahead of Macatak. Rivixter is in 6th ahead of Thingamajig. And GT Racer not too far behind those two, battling away. There's 1 more lap to go. You never know if something happens between the ribs and Thingamajig. GT Racer will be back in this. There is Rido in 9th spot. And we've got Guesty on his final lap with Homesick Alien just ahead of Shiren. Gatula doing a great job. He's pulling away from Macatak. Macatak coming back in this race to 5th. Rivixter still holding off the Thingamajig. Let's get on board with Thingamajig as he hunts down. It's this and Homesick and Shiren. We'll go back to him. Oh no, Rivixter's out wide. Rivixter's out wide. And that's a position. That's a position for Thingamajig. He's up into 6th. Poor Rivixter. He's spinning in the road. GT Racer wasn't that far behind. He's going to get the position. There you go. GT Racer up into 7th. Rivixter, he's trying to recover. How far behind? Oh, and it looks like Rido's off as well. Meanwhile, the battle between Shiren and Homesick. Shiren's ahead. Shiren is ahead of the Alien. My word, we couldn't keep track of all their overtaking. Jill in the chat saying, evening thingy, sounds like you caught my grandson's cold. I did. They like to share, those little blighters. So Guesty, a 1:30.1. His last time around, it was his fastest lap. And here he comes to take the win for race 1. Shiren just ahead of the Alien there. But it is Guesty taking the win. Well done, Guesty. With Shiren in 2nd place, just about from the Alien, who grabs 3rd. Take a boo, my son. Gatula, a fine race there to come through into 4th place. And super stuff. Macatak in 5th, looked like he was out of it, and Thingamajig getting 6th. And we've got GT Racer in his first race with us, guys, grabbing himself a fine 7th spot. He got a 30.9 in the end, so he's got the lap times. Rivixter coming around. Poor Rivixter, he was doing a great job until those last couple of laps. Then he comes home in 8th spot there to take the checkered flag. Just ahead of Rido, who finishes in 9th. Then we reverse the final results and turn it into a rolling start, and we have ourselves a 2nd race. Hi guys. As that loads, I've loaded it up. It should be quick. I understand this is when I'm meant to be talking, but I was drinking my coffee. Sorry, guys. So let me have a quick look in the Discord, see if anything's popped up so far. Nothing yet. It's exciting times. I won't read it if it does anyway, because I've not got permission to. So here we go. There's the grid. Rido, Rivixter, a GT Racer in 3rd, Thingamajig in 4th. Let's get on the right person. Oh, what's that sort of view? Oh, because they think he's in the pits. We'll go to there then. GT Racer in third. Oh, we'll get rid of those. I'm all of a t'other here, you know, look at me. 6s and 7s. So Rido is leading them away. Rivixter in second, GT Racer in third, Thingamajig in fourth, Macatak in fifth, Catula sixth, Homesick Alien seventh, Shiren in eighth, and Guesty being the winner of the last race in ninth. Bunting saying quality race, guys. And there he goes, there goes Rido to lead them away into the first corner, followed by Rivixter. We see these guys were doing good lap times, so they should maintain the lead for a while. GT Racer in a third place there, just ahead of Thingamajig. And Macatak in fifth. We know Macatak is fast. He came back in that second race. So is Catula. Catula very fast. Homesick Alien already having a look at Catula with Shiren in eighth and Guesty there in ninth spot. But Rido is the man who is leading them away in his fast lane Clio, doing an absolutely super job. And he's keeping it nice and steady. Rivixter in second, but Rivixter's made a small mistake. He's out wide. Rido, and there goes a Racer, GT Racer up into second place. Thingamajig also moving up into third, but Macatak's making a move on Thingamajig. No, he doesn't. He has another think about it. And Thingamajig in third, GT Racer in second, and Rido in first. It's that 9, it keeps putting me off. Not that it puts me off for GT Racer, and then I want to say he's in ninth, but he's not. He's in second. Look. Oh, Thingamajig making a move on GT Racer, side by side, coming up the hill towards the hairpin. Thingamajig, he's got that second spot. GT Racer maintaining the third. He's trying to get in. He's had a little nudge with Macatak. Macatak going out wide, but he's pulled it back. Rivixter there, trying to come back at these guys. He's in fifth. Macatak maintaining that fourth, and he's having a look at GT Racer. He's coming past him down the straight. Rivixter is in fifth. He'll be trying to follow Macatak through. Catula in sixth. Guesty's up into seventh, ahead of Homesick Alien and Shiren. What an exciting lap that was. Rido still leading from Thingamajig. Macatak in third spot with Rivixter. Rivixter and GT Racer are having a ding-dong in turn one, and that's put GT Racer on the back foot, and Rivixter in fourth. Homesick Alien's managed to move up into fifth place, just about. He's side by side with GT Racer, and he's breaking in the inside line there, and GT Racer is on the outside. And oh, what's going on? GT Racer is in sixth, Catula seventh, Guesty is in eighth, and Shiren is in ninth. Oh, it's all changing there. So Homesick Alien's really jumped up the field there. We're missing, there's so much action, trying to keep an eye on everything. Rido is movement, there's more movement. Macatak's made a move, as he's side by side with Thingamajig. Thingamajig holding on to that second, but Macatak's just ahead. So Macatak takes second spot from Thingamajig. Thingamajig down into third. His descent down the packs begins. Rivix, oh, look at this! Oh, and Guesty sideways. This is crazy racing. Look at this. I wasn't going to say crazy racing. I know I always say it, but that is mental. Homesick Alien tussling with Rivixter. Shiren in the middle of that crowd. Catula also. It's cracking stuff. GT Racer sitting just behind him. It looks like Guesty having a wobble into that final corner, and Shiren is fighting him. Homesick Alien in fourth, Shiren in fifth, Rivixter in sixth with Catula alongside him. Catula now in sixth. It says Rivixter is in seventh. Where's seventh there? My word. And you've got GT Racer ahead of Guesty, just about. Guesty trying to have a look. We're already on lap 3. Guesty's not managing to get up through the field. Rido still leading though. Cracking stuff from Rido. He's got Macatak. Macatak got the fastest lap on lap 2, a 31.383. So he's closing that gap from Rido, and Thingamajig's trying to stay on the back of Macatak. Maybe try and slide his way past Rido when Macatak makes a move. Homesick Alien, he's getting purples. He's ahead of Shiren in 5th. Catula is in 6th. Rivixter in 7th. Guesty is in 8th with GT Racer in 9th place. And Macatak getting ever closer to Rido. And let's have a look from Thingamajig's point of view as they come through the very fast swerves. Macatak getting ever closer behind. In 4th is Homesick Alien with Shiren in 5th. Catula is in 6th, Rivixter in 7th, and Guesty is up into 8th. We saw him getting past. And there goes Macatak making a move on Rido. So Macatak is now leading the race. Cracking stuff, but Rido coming back at him. And Thingamajig not getting any closer really, is he, in that 3rd spot? As they come down to the first corner, it looks like Rido looking to make a move up the inside of Mac Attack. It's going to be... yes, he does it. He gets ahead. There's a small bit of contact, but it looks okay from here. And Rido back in the lead of this race with Mac Attack down into second and Thingamajig right on their tail. Homesick Alien in fourth with Shiren in fifth, Catula in sixth, Rivixter in seventh, Guesty in eighth, and GT Racer 9 is in ninth. There you go. That's comfortable. So Rido coming back at Mac Attack. What a cracking little move that was from Rido. Late on the brakes, but here comes Mac Attack. He was having a look. Now he's got a slide on. He's got a bit of a slide on going into that corner, giving Thingamajig an opportunity. And no, Rido's off the track, and oh wow, Thingamajig just moving out of his way. And Homesick Alien coming through, and they're all moving up into the position as Rido recovers there in now ninth place. So Mac Attack is leading from Thingamajig in second, Homesick Alien in third with Shiren in fourth spot, Catula in fifth, Rivixter in sixth, now Guesty seventh, GT Racer is eighth. No, oh, Rido's left, I'm afraid. So Mac Attack, a 130.4 from Mac Attack last time around. And what's this? He's done a late break into the final corner, and Thingamajig takes over the lead of this race. Give him a Chufty badge. So Thingamajig in the lead with Mac Attack in second spot, Homesick Alien in third, Shiren in fourth place. This race is non-stop. Catula is in fifth, Rivixter sixth, just ahead of Guesty. Guesty looking to make a move on the M&M Clio. Is it on? Is it on? He's on the brakes. He's... whoa, it was close, but no, he could not get up the side of the ribs. Guesty's in the chat saying, evening peeps. Great win in race one, Mr. Guesty. Ghetto Guesty in the house at Lago Maggiore East Side. He's going to find a wall to do some tags. So Thingamajig leading from Mac Attack. Mac Attack's just got Homesick Alien behind him. Homesick Alien got the fastest lap on lap 3 with a 30.1. This is the pace the fast boys are doing. A 30.4 from Shiren. Catula a 30.6. Rivixter 31.2. He's still holding on ahead of Guesty, who did a 30.2 his last time around, and GT Racer a 31.5, and Thingamajig a 32.3. They got a 30.5 though on lap 3. Give him his due. He's put some work in, and now Mac Attack has got the Homesick Alien all up in his business. He's making a move. Is Homesick Alien into this tight corner? This is where Mac Attack made the mistake. Mac Attack trying to defend the inside line, and it looks like Mac Attack's just clinged on to that, and Homesick Alien, oof, that was tight for space, but Homesick Alien doesn't seem to have lost too much time from it. Catula up ahead of Shiren meanwhile. So Catula on the move, up into fourth. Shiren dropping a position. He got 31.7 his last time around, and Catula doing a 30.4. So Shiren making a small mistake, dropping down into fifth. Rivixter is still sixth ahead of the Guesty. Guesty frustrated behind the ribs. I followed the Rivixter in race one. He's frustrated. He's hard to overtake. He's very fast out the corners. So Thingamajig leading. Bunting in the chat saying, man, I love seeing these Clios going around. They look great, don't they? So Thingamajig ahead of Mac Attack. Mac Attack, he's got a queue, an orderly queue forming behind him with Homesick Alien, Catula and Shiren. Let's get on board with Shiren to see this. Oh, Catula's gone off. Catula having an off. Can he get back on before Rivixter catches up? There's Catula. He's getting back on the track, and Guesty's just got himself ahead of the Riv. And the Rivixter's coming back at Guesty though. But Guesty's just nosed a little bit ahead of the Riv, and he's got the inside line in this corner. But ooh, he's got a little slide on, and Rivixter gets himself back up into sixth place. And Catula, he can sigh a breath of relief that he only lost the one position there. Thingamajig leading the way, a 31.0 from him his last time around. Mac Attack, he's trying to defend from the Alien up the inside. He can't quite get up the inside, can he? No, Mac Attack's still there in second, and now Shiren is all over the Alien. They're side by side coming down the straight. The Alien opting to grab a toe from Mac Attack, who's gone on to the inside to be defensive, and Shiren's out there on his own, trying to late break into the corner. And oh, I thought Homesick Alien was going to go flying in on the back of Mac Attack there, but what great car control. He looked like he was going in that corner very fast. Shiren then in that. Let's get him board because this is absolutely awesome stuff. Thingamajig leading from Mac Attack, who's just ahead of Homesick Alien, who is ahead of Shiren, who we are sat on board with. Cthulhu had a small split, a small off in the corner. He was up there with these guys. Guesty in 6th. He's trying to catch up Cthulhu, who is in 5th. Rivixter in 7th, and the GT Racer is in 8th. And oh, is this a move from Shiren? Not quite. And that is awesome stuff. Oh, thanks. It just went suddenly really dark, that was all. So Shiren all up in Homesick's business now. Homesick having to defend, and Mac Attack getting a bit of breathing space for a lap or a corner. Thingamajig still leading out there, maintaining a consistent lap time of 31.0 last time around, a 31.3. We'll stay with him around this corner. Well, I don't know. No, we won't stay with him because look at this. 3 wide coming down the straight. Shiren, Homesick Alien and Mac Attack. That is fantastic stuff. They're all touching each other. They're all very free. And they're all coming up to that first corner. This is going to be scary. No, Mac Attack into it first. Has he got enough brakes to keep it there? Oh, Shiren looking like he was trying to make a move. It's, oh my lord. And it looks like Shiren is up into, oh no, Shiren's got a little slide on. Coming out the corner, and Mac Attack maintains that second with Shiren in 3rd. And Homesick Alien dropping down into 4th place as they keep battling each other. You'll have Cthulhu catching him up quite quickly. He's not that far behind that little battle. And Guesty in 6th. He's catching up Cthulhu. Well, he did a 30.6 his last time around. Cthulhu did a 30.5. So no, Guesty not catching up Cthulhu at this point. GT Racer's got himself ahead of the Rivs. Rivixter down to 8th, a 140 last time around for him. He's got the pace as Rivixter. And Thingamajig, oh, Shiren again in the lead. Where has Mac Attack gone? Oh my lord, we've had an issue with Mac Attack. So we'll go back. Oh, he went out wide in that corner. And drop back. So Thingamajig leading from Shiren. Homesick Alien in 3rd place. Cthulhu now moving up into 4th. Guesty up into 5th. Mac Attack losing a couple of few good positions there. Back in 6th ahead of GT Racer. He's got quite a bit of space from GT Racer, as GT Racer has from the Rivs. And Thingamajig just clinging on there. He's done a 30.9. It's not his fastest, but he is picking up that pace ahead of Shiren. And you know Shiren and Homesick Alien will be doing a blistering pace. How many laps left? 6 laps left for Thingamajig there. He's not going to be able to keep hold of that. I don't know. I'm talking as in, I don't know what the results are, and Thingamajig is not going to keep hold of that lead. With Shiren, a 31.5 from Shiren last time around though, and Homesick Alien a 31.9. It is looking good on lap 9 of 14. 5 laps to go, Thingamajig. Cthulhu, he wants to catch up. Shiren and Homesick Alien, they're battling each other, slowing each other down. We know they can do 30s, early 30s, and at the moment they're in the mid 31s where they're so fighting. I don't know what that meant. So back on board with the Alien, looking at the back of Team 13 Renault Clio for Shiren. And this is good for the championship with Guesty down in 5th and no eye bunting. Homesick Alien, he's got the fastest lap, and definitely Homesick Alien and Mac Attack would have been in with a shout with this championship, but it is only 1 round dropped and they have missed 2 rounds, unfortunately. That's the problem with having a championship right smack bang in the middle of the summer. Everyone's busy, and why not in the weather that we've had? It's beautiful. So Thingamajig holding on to that lead so far, but you can see the guys behind him getting ever so close now as he crossed the line with a 31.5. Shiren managing a 30.8 and Alien managing a 30.6, so a lot faster than Thingamajig at the moment. Cthulhu managing a 30.9, so he's not gaining anything on those guys. Guesty got the fastest lap of the race with a 29.841. So Guesty, what a pace that was. Mac Attack in 6th. ahead of GT Racer, who is ahead of Rivixter in 8th spot. What a battle. Guesty saying, go on Thingy. Oh, thanks Guesty. And I said Bunting. Man, I love seeing these little Clios going around. So there goes Thingy-majig. It's lap 10. There's 4 more laps to go. You can almost see the brown streaks coming out of the back. Shiren, though, he's a man possessed, a Russian sensation. He's making up for what Mazepin lacks. They should have turned to the Shiren. Homesick Alien on his tail, though. Homesick Alien, no slouch in these Clios. Catula, he can just see the tip of the Clio in the background. There he is. He's definitely got to be getting closer to those two. Guesty is getting right close to Catula. It's going to be an epic battle near the end of this race. We're on lap 10 of 14. Thingamajig crosses the line to start lap 11 in the lead. He's led for a while now. I'll take my hat off to him. 30.8. I don't usually give him much kudos, but he's led without spinning, which is good. Shiren in 2nd place. He's under a lot of pressure from the Alien. That's a 30.7 from Shiren. And oh my god, Shiren's made a small mistake, and the Alien is having a look, but not quite enough on the Team 13 Clio to get up alongside. And what an epic battle these two are having. Catula, that's got to help him, and he's dragging Guesty along with him, and Guesty on a phenomenal pace at the moment. And Thingamajig sticking it out there still on lap 11 in the lead. He did a 30.8 his last time around. Shiren managing a 30.7, so it's not bad. Homesick Alien's made the move though. Homesick Alien's made the move on Shiren, and he's made it stick with Shiren. Should be on the inside, but that's it. Homesick Alien making the move up into 2nd spot and ahead of Shiren now, as we have 3 more laps to go, including this one. Catula is having to defend in the final parts of this race from a very fast Guesty. Guesty having a look one way, having a look the other way. Is he going to try and late break him into the hairpin? Ooh, he's tempted to. Guesty looks like he had a bit of tyre smoke there. I mean, Guesty, Catula looked like he had got a bit of brake smoke. And now Guesty is up into 4th, is he? But they're side by side coming down the straight. Crazy racing there. Brilliant stuff. Who's going to break first into the first corner? Catula's got that inside line. Catula locking all 4 wheels up, but he makes it stick. And he's there in 4th with Guesty in 5th. Mac Attack in 6th. He's not far behind those guys. GT Racer in 7th with Rivixter in 9th. Thingamajig leading on lap 12 of 14. A 31.8 from him last time around. Homesick Alien a 30.8, nearly a second faster than Thingamajig. Shiren a 31.6, but he lost that 2nd place on that lap. And you've got Catula and Guesty, 2 more laps to go. Can they catch those guys up? They've got a good pace, and Catula's out wide. Guesty's making the move up for 4th place. Can he make it stick? Oh, not quite. Catula's still got it. Wow, what a track. This track was great fun in the Clios, it has to be said. And there you go, Catula fighting tooth and nail for that 4th place against Guesty, the race winner from race 1. And he's having a look around the other side, and up there you can see Homesick Alien and Shiren. Oh my lord, they're really on the top of Thingamajig now. Oh my lord, this is going to be it. This is going to be the lap where Thingamajig loses the lead. Oh, what a shame, he's had it for so long. And Thingamajig there going across the line. He manages a 31.2. Homesick Alien a 30.3, another second faster, and Shiren a 30.2. It is done. It's over. We're on lap 13 of 14. Homesick Alien fighting off Shiren with all he can. That's the only thing Thingamajig can hope for right now, is those two just block and race each other frantically. And then we've got Catula. Where's Guesty? Guesty, I thought the name's changed. Guesty's there. He's fighting everything he can to get that position off Catula, but Catula wants the points, and Guesty's got the inside line. Is that the move? Guesty is just edged a little bit ahead of Catula. They're side by side virtually, coming down the long straight towards It's a very strange hairpin. You don't brake till quite late into the corner. And there you see, Guesty's got that inside line, and Catula's gone really out wide. That's going to help Mac Attack, surely. Catula getting back on the track, trying to get going again. And Mac Attack is up into 5th. I don't want to go and look at the lead. There's Thingamajig, oh my God. There's Thingamajig in front of Homesick Alien and Sharon. He's clinging on for everything he can to that win. I like an underdog. Come on, Thingamajig, do it. I'm supporting you for a change instead of slagging you. Don't let me down. So Thingamajig clinging on in the final corner to start the final lap. He's got Homesick Alien and Sharon all over him. Guesty up into 4th. Mac Attack moving up into 5th with Catula making that small mistake. GT Racer in 7th and Rivixter in 8th place. And there's Thingamajig. He's got them both side by side of him. Oh my lord. Thingamajig's trying to cling on. He's got, oh yeah, I think there was a little nudge there with Homesick Alien. Thingamajig driving across the front of Homesick Alien, costing Homesick Alien a bit of time. Sharon trying to get himself ahead of the Alien. It looks like he's done it, but no, the Alien now back up into 2nd. Sharon in 3rd, and Thingamajig's bought himself a little time now, just for a breathing space in a corner or two before these two set upon him again on this final lap. Crazy. And Guesty in 4th, no chance of catching up that top 3. Mac Attack in 5th. A little bit too far behind Guesty at those points. 6th for Catula, GT Racer in 7th and Rivixter in 8th. And this is the man, Thingamajig. He's had a podium this season. And Homesick Alien and Sharon both, I believe, are winners in the Clio Cup. And they're battling on anything they can. There is Sharon having a look around at the Alien. They're coming around this last part of the track, and so far Thingamajig clinging on to that lead just about. Sharon having a look at the Alien. Homesick Alien taking that, and no, Sharon's flicked it up the inside of Homesick Alien. Here comes Thingamajig to take, is it the first win? I can't say yet, my lord. And there goes Thingamajig for the first win of the championship, and Sharon in 2nd, Homesick Alien in 3rd. Take a boo, my son. Guesty in 4th, Mac Attack finishing in 5th, Catula coming home in 6th. GT Racer, his first round with us, welcome. And cracking stuff from GT Racer to cross the line in 7th. And hang on. There you go. I don't know what that noise was. It was hang on, but it came out as hang on. GT Racer in 7th, and Rivixter bringing her home in 8th spot. Poor Rivixter. He had the pace today. He had good pace in that Clio. I just think some of those curbs caught him out. Well, there you go. That Tonge won a race, believe it or not. No, that's not fair. I wasn't going to be mean to me. So, well done, Thingamajig. Congratulations. You're a diamond in the rough. Oh, God, I'm worn out now. I'm spent. I've just had to relive that again. That was so harrowing, trying to keep ahead of those two and not make mistakes. I started changing the whole way I drove. I was going down gears. I was taking 4th gear corners in 3rd gear and everything. I just didn't want to spin. Ridiculous. So, in the chat, we have Skyjacker saying, well done, Thingy. Super defending there. Thank you very much. Bunting saying, Thingy with a thumbs up, I think that is, and check a flag. Guesty saying, wow, what a great finish. And Jill saying, well done, Thingy. A brilliant win. Thank you, everyone. That's awesome. Just give me a like on the video. That's all I ask for on the stream. Right, so yes, that was round 5 of the championship. And this is what happens when Bunting don't turn up. People like Thingamajig win. And Jill saying, great racing for Homesick and Sharon. I know, they were the stars, really. They were unbelievable in race 1 and race 2 for Sharon and Homesick Alien. They were the show. And that is it. Join us tomorrow for a live stream of the final of the Porsche Sprint Trophy. Let me have a quick look on Discord, see if I've got any breaking news. See if anything's come up yet. Eek. No, it'll be breaking news for the Porsche Sprint Trophy. Yes, join us tomorrow for the Porsche Sprint Trophy, the final round. I think it's Fuji. They seem to be practicing at Fuji. They were talking about Fuji, so I'm guessing it's Fuji. And then Thursday evening, we have the WRX Challenge. Join us for that. Friday for the Max 5s, round 3. And then Sundays, we'll be streaming the HPEX. And that has been some glorious racing there. Thank you for joining us. Is Fuji short? Oh, is it short? I used to... See, I like the chicane because I can never take that corner right. The chicane, at least you've got to slow right down and go through it. But without the chicane, that's a fast corner and it's really hard to judge a good speed to carry through it. Anyway, what am I chatting? Sure, just turn into a podcast or something. Right, I was your... Okay, yeah. All right, then. I was your broadcaster and your commentator, Lou Zar. And I will catch you, hopefully, tomorrow evening for the Porsche Sprint Trophy. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Join our community at Discord. You can find your way there through the links on our YouTube channel. If you go to About, they're there. Or you can go to our website, www.virtualracersclub.co.uk, and that gives you all sorts of options, life options. Okay, thank you for joining me. You're all cracking stuff, and I will catch you tomorrow evening with my snivels. You can listen to me sniffle through another broadcast. Thank you very much, and well done, Thingamajig, Shiren, and Homesagalian, and Guesty for the race win in race 1. That championship's going to be tight. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye. I was Lou Zar. Thank you.